Hello everyone, and welcome to Sound Equals Concept Remaster Live with me, Alex. Hello, sorry, I'm ever so slightly late because my computer wasn't working, which means I'm gonna go into Logic, except we can't see anything yet. This week we're going to be working on Town Theme, which follows up Fortress Theme, track 8. Fortress Theme is track 7. Town 2 theme is track 8, which is also the third track on Sound Equals Concept 2. So let's add source. One of these days I will get this fixed. But until then, oops. Until then I will have to do this manually each time. There. There. We have audio. There. There. Aha! We have a visual. I am very certain that there is not a way to automate this, otherwise I would make an effort to do that. Alright, and last thing, for anyone joining later, time to change the text. I'm pretty sure that 8 has 3 eyes. There we go. Okay, welcome to Town Theme. And we can get started by giving it a listen. I'm going to make sure the audio is good. Have audio. Okay, let's take a listen. All right. So right off the bat, it starts with the same piano riff that is the outro to Town 1 theme. So even though it's later in the track listing, and it kind of fits with the piano ending and Fortress theme. This is also meant to kind of fit next to there. If we switch to custom, that's where I prefer it. Same BPM, same key. Same key? Yes. Then we jump in here, and I think my favorite part about this whole song is just how the melody interacts with the drums, because the drums are very straight on the beats. So just back and forth. Right? But then the guitar part is a trio, which goes against the beat. You'd think that maybe wouldn't work, but it happens in a lot of songs, and it adds a nice contrast. I also noticed that this has a bass line, which I didn't remember. Looks like we're in, I'm gonna guess we're in E. Yeah, it looks like E minor at a glance. So it looks like we start on the 5, go down to the 4, and then, what is that, the 2? 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 1. Nice! So that's kind of a tense progression. It's a little bit of minor in there with the 2 chord. And then what do we do up here? But then these go a different way. They don't exactly complement what's going on here. So we'll take a look at that to see if we can figure something out. At this point, there are some little melodies. I like this part. Still following the trio. The drums in this are a little nicer too. They have more going for them. We bring in this bass, another bass part that may almost overcomplicate things. It may be worth taking a look to see if we can trim together the bass parts a little bit. And what do we have here? Everything comes together. Drums have a lot more going on. And then at the end, it transitions into this kind of interesting drum break, which leads into Dark Theme, which is the 9th track. 4th on Sound Equals Concept 2. Which fades in. Okay, so I quite like this so far. Let's take the bass line, see what we can do with that. So it looks like we're kind of playing chords here that walk down more like it's 1, 7, 5, which would be a minor 5, in E minor. So I think this bass line might be playing 5ths, which isn't bad, but it may give the progression more weight to do them on the actual bass notes. And we could switch it up as well. But to start with, oh yeah, so then this one goes down. Yeah, so it switches to like this little 4 chord every once in a while, but we won't bother with that. So let's see if this whole thing will sound better. If we move it down, even like there. It's pretty low. Ooh, there we go. I think we're getting somewhere. These come down to E, and this last one sits on A, which is our 4. Or if we're in Dorian, our 1. Probably not. Perhaps we could even go up. I don't know. There we go. So now we just bring our baseline down. I think that these are all the same. Cut that out. And then we'll see if we want to add some rhythm as it goes to amp things up a little bit. So let's just listen to our bass and our drums. It's simple, but it works because they complement one another. Now let's see what our piano is doing, because it's not really following the chords. Or is it? Because now that I look at this, that's right. This is not so much right. Unless it's a 7 sus2, which actually that would actually go toward the 5 pretty well. What if we do like this? I'm liking that. So then we're playing 7 sus2, which is also a 4 sus4. So but I kind of feel like we need something on this last beat. Otherwise it feels a little off. That's a tense chord. And that's why. We are playing... What are we playing here? We're supposed to do B, A. Which would mean going there and staying there. And I want these to go a little bit lower. I want this to feel less powerful. What if we do a D here? That's very minor. Needs to be a little more of a sustained sound. sus4 maybe? Too much. Bring that down, pull that up. There. Too much. This just isn't working. More sustain. I don't know. I don't like this chord here. It's just changing too much. I could mess around with the velocity, but I think that we just need something more on this chord. I have the bass going. Could try harp. You know, what if it just... I mean, it was doubling this. Let's go really high. It's just too much. I'm having an idea here. I think the kick... Where's the kick? Kick's there. or the snare is there. What if we do the bass line like this? Even push that up. I want to do something a little more with the bass at this point for the second bar. So let's start by replacing that. We're actually just going to split this there and use that here. Split those because they don't have any reason to belong together. They loop there anyway. And the piano stays the same. So weird counter melody there. 1 sus2, yeah, like before. 3rd. So what, a 6? sus2. And it goes down to, oh, I think that may be in. Is that an outer key? What? Oh, is that major 4? C and E minor? I didn't. I'm getting confused now. No, this would be the simple way. A is the 4 in E. Okay, so just a minor 4. Sounds out of place. That's because it looks like it's out of place. Are we in Dorian? Or are we in A minor? Ah, I'm confusing myself. It's not a very complete note there. Okay, I'm going to have to do this the very simple way. Pitch it down there. Yeah, so we're still using... This is E Dorian. Because of that note, the 6. Oh yeah, it's the 6. Okay, so we're kind of moving between Dorian and major, or minor. So, that's okay. Let's actually just take a look at the whole project and see where everything falls. So, let's select, these are the 2 different spots. At the beginning, in our walk down, we use C. Where are we here? Same piano lick. And then where do we use C? Here. Same piano lick. So this is a one-off minor. Where do we use our Dorian 6? Intro, that's a walk down. So it's only introduced in this riff. So we don't really know which one it is. I guess we can guess what the chords imply, but that's not really... It's not worth bothering with that when it doesn't matter that much. What I think matters more is how these basses interact, because this is going to muddy things up. That is cool. This does not belong. I like that bass line. Let's see how could these fit together? Because that's just the 5th. We're hearing that already. Because this could still meet the Tricio requirements and do these little 5ths and stuff. And then that's just 5th. So. Oh. Did that on the fingerstyle. Oh, no, that's right. Silly me. It's kind of nice. Add some... I think that adds something. I don't like that one note. We're going to go to a fifth. Keep it high. And we're doing some more stuff over here. So let's see what this melody... This is more of just like a low melody that is interfering with our bass part. Pitch that up. So that's just following the expected notes. There are some words. Might as well double that up to follow that pattern. I kind of want to do a walk up here. Ooh, but what do we use? See, I guess this is relevant. What if we use both and just really mess with everyone? That too much? That feels like too much. That's silly. No. Space is also pretty quiet. Let's turn it up to like -2. It is tagged in. Whoa. No. Let's open this up. We're gonna take this, turn it up to. Whoa. Didn't know this was automated. Oh, not that. And these will all be automated. So we will re-automate all of them manually. The most efficient way to do so. The hazards of working on an old project. I think that's good. Drums are almost doing a little bit too much. So we'll take a look at that. This could even what is this under? Let's try it like that. Too much. Even this is almost too much. But I like that note now. It sounds wrong, but it also sounds cool, which is a problem. Let's just get rid of that altogether. This will work as a copy. Get rid of those, and then the bass note goes down. What if we even like do an octave thing for that jump? I'm liking this. Looks like, yeah, D is the 7. Does it sound better on D? Ooh, that's nice. But no. It's the octave. Or maybe the 5th? Oh, I'm gonna try to play the 5th. This is going somewhere. Then let's isolate this and the piano. Actually, the guitar. Ooh, that's nice. It's a good stroke of luck. Piano's pretty low. I wonder if it should be playing full chords, or if we should leave that to our guitar. That's not right. There we go. Haha, now I have something. Okay. Is this better here or worse? Too much. That's okay. How about here? Not bad. But let's bring these in. Oops. Different chords? These are fine. I have to stop myself from messing around too much, or else I'll ruin it. So the bass is fine here. Still playing high up. Let's bring in this bass line again, which is nice. And then we're just doing quarter notes over here, so. That's nice. Does it work with this? Should we try this too? And just get rid of this for a moment? Too much. It needs a break. This, I like it, but it's just too much. Which means we need to cut it. One sustained bass note under this, just to give it some harmony. But not that one. Are we really in A? No? Phrygian? Not quite sure where this belongs. No? No? That sounds pretty cool. I don't know if it sounds right, or it's clearly kind of an outside note, but it sounds pretty cool. What intervals? Ooh, that's... That sounds really cool, but it's too much, and it's not like... It does not fulfill the idea of the original song. So, where does it belong? Sounds really minor. I mean, it's in minor, but... I think that works. Okay, and we'll keep this regular bass line here, and then amp it up to this one. So we actually cut a full instrument. Nice. The piano parts actually work pretty well. I'm going to take a look over here because there's something metrically going on that's a little bit weird. I can't place it. It looks like it's right. Maybe just be the Tricio playing against the drums. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the drums actually. like maybe this is hardly a loop. What do these drums do? Maybe these should match. There we go. Much better. And what are these doing? That same pattern. These are just too many for what's going on with everything else. So, I'm gonna move on to drums in just a moment. Let's stick with bass and not get distracted. Simple enough. And then this is pretty slow, which is easy to play. Nice. Dare I try to play it? Let's see if it works. Okay, so we're starting on E, and we're going to do the octave E. Looks like we're playing a fourth. Oops. Okay. Oh, and then we're going here. No. Oh, okay. So that's really simple. Why am I hearing the melody to, what's the song? Rainbows. By MF Doom. What is that? Is that like a fourth? Yes. Okay. Oops. So this seems pretty feasible. Very simple, but it the point is to complement the rest, and I think it's doing that effectively. So, bass be gone. Time to work on the drums. All right. So we have two sets of drums. It's the same drum set, but they're just split up for convenience. There is this like ride bell track, which is fine, and then there's everything else, which is most of the rest of the kit. So at times it feels a little overplayed. So let's take a look at that. It loves to go the other way. So that sounds better. Oh, and I forgot. Should this bass be quieter? Let's turn it up. We figured out the nice bass parts. We might as well hear it. There, and then here. This will go up to 2. Nice. Okay. Do the same thing here. There. Okay. Then we're going to grab that, bring it over here. I think all the fills are the same. Except that one. There's a snare and a tom. That's a bit much. Okay, so let's take a look at this track again. This was the only one that's a little bit overdone. And of course, it goes into the section that's like super straight ahead. Not quite sure why we're going down to this drum. Kind of like it though. I don't like how it goes up and down. That's kind of a weird trick. I think what I was trying to do was a hat, which I did not used to have a lot of experience with. Which would go just on those up here. I think this is what we're going for. Not the right sound, but we're getting there. A little more. Open. Let's just close it up when that beat is done. I'm gonna open this up and drop their velocity to like, actually I don't have to do that. I'm gonna drop it to like 70, so it's not too much. These are supposed to go on toms for sure. Except that one. Usually we go up to that third tom, the high tom. Okay. We're making progress. What if this goes here? Kind of like that snare better on these. Let's take a look. What if I even just, this will be simple enough. Grab these snares, put them on this different snare. These are kicks. Let's put those on our high tom. Oh my. I just realized something. This isn't the one, is it? This could have implications. Is it supposed to go like this? No. This is good. And no crash to start us off. Unless we want to do the open hat thing. Could even do it on the ones too. on this last one. I think that's about what we're going for. Why don't we do it over here too? I like that calm transition. Usually I like fills before transitions, but I think this one's okay. Then we change this over here. So let's change it over here. I don't mind it, but... And then we're going to cut it there. Cut it here. What do we do here? Open hat. That's fine to play. Unless I don't want to do an actual bell. Or an actual ride. I think it's E. Yeah, there. Should we? I think for sure we should get rid of that. What if we slice this bit? I think that could work. Let's try it earlier. I like the tension that brings. This part is lacking width. I think we should bring in some width. Should maybe the guitar be widened out? Maybe to like, let's try say like 20. Oops. And then I'm guessing that this is a volume marker. Yep, let's bring it down to like 2. Check where the rest of them are. Oh, and this gets quieter. Let's do this at 14. Then we'll just make another copy. Do this at 2. And check here. That looks like same stuff. So let's just copy these here. And then we've made all those edits there. Drag it down. That. Bring this bass tone out a little bit. It's a nice finger style, but what if we could put it through a little fuzz? We even need like a, maybe even, this break isn't quite right. If we do, say a 5th. I'm liking that. Bring it in here. Hey, thank you! We're working on Town 2 theme. The drums, I think, are good for now. We should take a look at these larger drums. I think, are they doing the same thing as before? Let's put this on a high tom. These should be on hats. Or toms. I don't know. This double thing is a little annoying. Another tom. This fill, it's just too much. I don't like it. Also, this is way longer than it needs to be. That was unnecessary. I was looking for more sustain. Maybe it's okay. No hats when you do the crash. So you can grab these hats and put them on this track where they belong a little more. I think that's better. I'm actually going to cut the crash too. Put on the quieter one and then double it. And get rid of that one, because that one's too much to play. And tom, that would lead us in nicely. Only if it sounds good, though. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm going to cut that. Drag this down. I hope that doesn't ruin anything. Drag this over. What's going on here? Oh, that belongs on the top layer. It has to be a little more open, so. Actually gonna move these up. Move that one up. I think, yeah, this is how you play it. And is that a consistent fill, or does that show up anywhere else? I think it's kind of a better fill than this one. They're both fine, but is this one better here? Delete. Paste. Oh, it's actually very similar. We'll just use that one. And what are we doing here? Ah, so there's our fill from here, which will not be replaced. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, our crashes move to twice, or like double as frequent. I'm gonna put them still up here, and then do them twice on the right and left crashes. You don't actually have to play the right and left crashes, but they're automatically panned, which means that you'll get like an uneven sound, just with the MIDI instrument. So. And it looks like this drum part is similar. I think this part goes here. I'm going to grab these for consistency, just see where they fall. Pitch them down, get rid of that, bring that up. That's a duplicate. Actually, several are duplicates. Get rid of. Oh, just the last one. Is this feasible to play? Can you double check? I'll not be playing any of those. That's a very simple pattern. Does it work with the rest of the drums? Don't want to do one there. Not usually a great idea to put extra like hats by the fills. I mean, you can. I find that it muddies the sound because when you're doing crazy, I guess if you played it perfectly, it would be fine. But if you don't play it perfectly, then it just gets muddy. All right. Okay, so what actually goes on here? Because this looks the same. I'm gonna drag over a copy of that. It looks like this kind of ends in a way. So how are these comparable? First bars look about the same, and then there's a hat, which we see here. Okay, and then this fill is from the beginning, so we'll just go back and grab that, and copy it. Copy, paste. Sweet. I think this is actually sounding quite good. I think I notice on these. I want to get a little more out of these drums. They don't feel natural. I want it to feel like you have two sticks that are alternating in your hands, which is, for something this fast, the only way I could play it. So let's grab those all. There we go. Sweet. Okay, should the piano stay centered, or we could, why don't we actually pull the piano up to like 60? And let's see if the intro sounds okay that way. Ooh, nice. one A in there is nice. Add some harmony. On a bass note there. What are we? I forget. What are we playing? Is it like a major? No, minor 4. Be unconventional in Dorian. So what if we bring in just like one A? Too low. There, then it kind of opens up. I want this to be different, so let's center this. Let's just do some parts widened out, and some not, so. All right. I have to say, I don't think there was a lot of work to do on this one, and I'm happy with it. Let's take one more listen through, and I think we're set to go. Without further ado, here is Town 2 theme. Nice. Okay. Wow, I hate to say it. This may be the most progress we've made on any song, or as close to complete we've gotten with the remaster of any of the songs. I think this is really sweet. I really like this new bass line. I think it adds a lot of harmony without like overshadowing anything. And I think it almost makes worth a lot of the Sound Equals Concept project is based on repeating a looped phrase, which is more common and more acceptable in soundtrack music, whereas in more like pop music, if you repeat something over and over again, it gets catchy, and then everyone hates it. if you really repeat it too much, because that also gets really annoying. So, I think it's making this worth listening to over and over again for several parts of the song. So, I love this bass line. I think the drums are a lot better, and I think most importantly, the track still feels like it's supposed to, like it originally did. I guess that's also up to you if you have heard the original. But I think it captures the same feeling while adding a little bit of color to it. So, I'm going to do one more thing. So, tracks. Let's just get rid of that. Wait. Oh, that's okay. Tracks. This is just picky stuff. Sweet. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week when we'll be doing the second to last track of Sound Equals Concept 2, which is, if you remember, also the first song I wrote for Sound Equals Concept. Really? Oh, hello! What was I saying? Oh yes, Dark Theme. Is it still called Dark Theme? Did I change it to Villain Theme? I'm going nuts now. I'm gonna have to look. It's still Dark Theme. Okay. For a little bit it was Villain Theme, but that didn't stick. It was originally called Dark Theme. That was actually the first song I ever wrote the first one I wrote in GarageBand. The first time I opened GarageBand, that was what I set down, which hopefully that doesn't mean that it's amateurish, but that I had a song within me that was hoping to get out. So we'll be working on that next time. Thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Great progress.